thank you for joining us today, Matt. You are the creator and editor of the Billionaires Index. Where did the idea come from?
Well, about a year ago, I came and joined Bloomberg, and the whole idea around covering billionaires was if we're going to do a ranking, we should do it daily. You shouldn't make your readers or the public wait 3 months or 6 months or a year to find out what Warren Buffett or Carlos Slim is worth when you have that information available in the Bloomberg terminal today. And so the whole creation took about a year, and we've spent a lot of time thinking about how we can provide transparent net worth calculations and daily up-to-the-minute net worth calculations to our readers. And so that's what we've done.
So in this index, there are 20 top, the most richest people on the earth, right? On Earth. And who is the richest now?
Carlos Slim is the richest man on Earth. He's worth near $70 billion as of today. And his net worth swings up and down almost $1 billion every day. He's got huge stakes in telecom stocks in Mexico like América Móvil, and as those stocks gain or fall, you can see his fortune go up or down by $1 billion. He's actually dropping just a touch as Bill Gates is getting richer, and so you might see Bill Gates become the world's richest man again sometime soon.
During the sell-offs, during the market, a couple of weeks ago, we had those sharp sell-offs.
Right.
How much did you lose at top? Like a day or not only
on
him?
any given day,
Yes.
one of the people in the top 20 can actually lose more than $1 billion. And if they had a really bad sell-off, you could see them lose $2 or $3 billion. There was a day last fall or last winter where Larry Ellison lost almost $4 billion in one day as Oracle stock plummeted.
But how relative is that, $4 billion to their whole
What you have to remember
holdings?
is that all of this is paper wealth.
Yes.
And so because it's paper wealth, they can make it back the next day just as quickly as they lost it. So you're not talking about real impact, but if you're a billionaire, you have to be able to stomach these kind of wild swings in your fortune, just as someone with their own investment portfolio. If you have just $100,000 or $1 million in your portfolio, like your average rich person, not your super rich person, if markets go up or down, you're going to see that fluctuate by 3 or 4% on any given day.
So you're saying it's not just an index, a billionaires index, as an investor or as a person who just clicks rich and I look and I see the market trends. And what else is there? Sectors and
you can see everything from what industries they're in, how their portfolio is constructed with their core assets. You can see intelligence about what drives them or what are some interesting facts. You can see bull and bear case scenarios where we present opportunities where someone could be richer or poorer than what we say. We have something called drivers, which is the macroeconomic forces that push or pull on somebody's given fortune. So really, it's some of the best information you can possibly find, and it's all core with two things: Bloomberg journalism and Bloomberg data. So we've combined the reporting with Bloomberg data to create really a wonderful Bloomberg News product.
It sounds very analytical. It sounds very informative. And do we also see what they spend? What do they do? Are they single or not? Am I going to be able to see their social status?
You'll be able to see if they're single. I don't think that anyone in the top 20 is single at the moment. But you can see those kinds of things as well as fun things like possessions. So we have pictures of their boats and their houses and their yachts. And so we've tried to mix the analytical with the fun to give the reader a really great experience on the terminal. You
said top 20. Are you going to add more?
Yes.
How big is it going to get?
It's going to get big. Our goal is to eventually be tracking everyone, every billionaire that you can find. But really what we're doing is we're starting with the top 20, and we will grow that. And our stated goal is that we're going to find all the hidden wealth in the world. Any billionaire that's out there that's hiding, we will find you. It may take a while, but we have the reporters to do it and the data to do it, and hopefully we'll find them all.
You said hidden, so let's talk about the undercover billionaires.
Right.
Who are they?
We just did a story called Hidden Billionaires Hiding in Plain Sight. These are basically people that have public stakes that other major media groups have not found yet. They all had stakes more than $1 billion in publicly traded companies. Typically, they stay under the radar by holding their stakes through holding companies. And so we were able to just do some analysis and able to find them. We look at private companies. You look at the black market. There are a lot of different ways to find hidden billionaires.
Also by countries too, right? Turkey is in it, and
yes.
You have one journalist covering it.
We do. We have a journalist specifically covering Turkey and the Middle East as well. Yeah.
You know what surprised me? Facebook, Zuckerberg missed the list.
Yes,
How come?
Zuckerberg is not on there yet, mostly because He owns a 28% stake in the company. However, when the company goes public, it's going to get diluted to 21% because of all this restricted stock and options that's going to be flooding the company when it goes public. So as a result, if you gave Facebook a $100 billion valuation, he really would only have $21 billion. But the company is going to go public soon, and when it does, we'll have a much better sense as to what Zuckerberg is really worth.
And how about IKEA? Is it in there?
IKEA, the Ingvar Kamprad,
Yes.
he's on there, and he controls IKEA through a series of legal entities and charitable foundations. And you know, we believe that control equals ownership.
He claims he does not.
He claims he does not own it.
But
however,
you believe he does.
If you look at the facts of how these entities are constructed, we believe control equals ownership. So, and we wrote a big story about it a couple weeks ago. Anybody can read it and see the way we're rationalizing it, and the way ourselves and our sources have looked at the situation, and we have his side as well.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
This
you.
sounds very exciting and interesting. Rich, the Billionaires Index, you are the creator and editor. Is there anything that I forgot to ask you that I should have mentioned but I didn't?
No, I think you covered it all.
Perfect.
That's great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.